Korea fears Hamas-style attack from the north. On Sunday, when South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol hosted U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin at his home for dinner, he urged Mr. Austin to be vigilant against any type of North Korean attack, including surprise assaults resembling Hamas-style tactics. Ever since Hamas launched its brutal cross-border attack on Israel on the 7th of October, South Korean politicians and defense chiefs have invoked comparisons between that and what Pyongyang might do to the South. Last month, the chair of South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff also said that if Pyongyang was to wage war on the South in the future, there was evidence to suggest it could follow a similar pattern to the Hamas invasion. To Delhi AQI. Can artificial rain fix toxic air in India's capital? Could the answer to Delhi's pollution problem lie in the clouds? Last week, as the Indian capital battled days of toxic air, the city's environment minister said that his government was considering cloud seeding, a rainmaking technique, to bring down pollution levels. The plan's fruition will depend on getting approval from India's Supreme Court and possibly a number of federal ministries. If that happens, the scheme may be implemented later this month, depending on weather conditions. Roman Buchasky, former Australian radio host, missing in croc-infested waters. A search is underway in northern Australia after a former radio host went missing while on a solo fishing trip in crocodile-infested waters. The alarm was raised when Roman Buchasky failed to return to his camping ground on Sunday. Some of his belongings have since been found near a river on Queensland's remote Cape York Peninsula. Mr. Buchasky, known as Butch, is an avid angler and a former host of Sydney radio station 2GB's fishing show. His former co-host Gavin Pitchford told 2GB that his friend, though a Sydney local, regularly visited the spot on the Olive River, about 600 kilometers, 370 miles north of Cairns. "I'm devastated. Butchie walks the banks up there regularly. He's been fishing there forever," a statement read out on air said. Nepal bans TikTok, citing disruption to social harmony. Nepal has banned China's TikTok because its content was detrimental to social harmony. The decision comes days after the country introduced a new rule requiring social media firms to set up liaison offices in the country. TikTok, which has around 1 billion monthly users, has been banned by several countries including India. Earlier this year, Montana became the first U.S. state to ban it, while the UK Parliament banned it from its network. Minister for Communications and Information Technology Rekha Sharma has told the BBC Nepali that the platform spread malicious content. She added that the ban would come into effect immediately, and telecom authorities have been directed to implement the decision.